Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, my name is David Popovich, aka the Bookworm, and welcome to Bookworms Goosebumps 2000 Retrospective. New schools are never easy. New teachers are always scary. You just never know if they will be a sweetheart or a downright monster. This is Creature Teacher. When Paul was young, he used to believe monsters were real, having terrible nightmares every night of the horrors trying to get him. You don't see the slender green tendrils reaching up from under your bed, glistening wetly in the moonlight from the window. They reach up, stretch, like plant vines. That's not good. You don't hear the grunts of the creature under your bed. You think it's the wind outside. You don't hear the creature grunting as it tightens its long tendrils around you. Please stop. Don't say anymore. The creature grunts as it squeezes you. Its long green arms wrap you tighter. God damn it, hentai. Luckily for Paul, he's learned to overcome his fears by becoming the school joker, looking at the face of horror and laughing at it. I'm 12 now, and I don't have nightmares anymore. I don't have to look under the bed before I go to sleep. The howling wind doesn't make me think I hear ghosts outside my window, and I can go into the garage any time of night or day. However, his joking nature gets him into a lot of trouble at school, which doesn't please his parents since they take everything super seriously and want their son to be just as serious as them. So they do that by getting Paul into a boarding school. How? The school normally takes only the best students in the country, Mom added, but your dad made some phone calls and pulled a few strings. They're going to take you on a trial basis. Hooray for privilege! These parents are the worst. Not only do they hate their son, they try to change him to fit their views of the world. It's a tough world out there, Paul, he said, softly, as if telling me a secret. He frowned. The world gets tougher and tougher. It's eat or be eaten. No, you really are the worst parents ever. You know, instead of caring and nurturing your son's natural comedic talent, you drop him off at a school to do the work for you. Worst parents ever. Anyway, Paul is abandoned at the school and immediately he's told, "You've got to hurry," she said in a whisper. Huh? Hurry? I gaped at the two of them. Why did they look so frightened? Just get away from this school, Paul. Get away while you still can. Paul thinks they were just playing a joke on him. The whole, let's scare the new kid joke. Then he meets his teacher, Mrs. Marg, who introduces herself to Paul in the most unusual way. She grabbed my arm, pulled my hand from my pocket. Then, with a low grunt, she lowered her head, stuck out a fat pink tongue, glistening wet and as wide as a cow tongue, and she licked my arm all the way from the wrist to my shoulder. This book is making me think things I don't want to think about. Paul is put off by Mrs. Marg's strange gesture and appearance. In more ways, she's almost not human. She even has a weird food chain chart to get kids to always be at the top, especially with the school talent show coming up. And if Paul doesn't have an act, I'm going to check the food chain. I'm going to see who's at the very bottom. And then I'm going to have a feast. Of course, Paul only sees this as everyone's still having a joke with him being the new kid. Yeah, the teacher is a monster and is going to eat me. Very funny, you guys. Before I realized what was happening, she had the white mouse in her hand. She raised it in both hands, opened her mouth wide, and bit off the mouse's head. It happened so fast, the mouse didn't utter a squeak, and as I stared in amazement, Mrs. Marg popped the tiny round mouse head from her mouth. She turned, carried it over to the plate, and placed it carefully on a cracker. Paul, want an appetizer? Oh my God, the teacher is a monster, and she's going to eat me! The cover is, "Good God, woman, what happened to your face? Did you forget your morning coffee or forgot to put on your makeup?" This cover is scary. No joke. The evil monster teacher with her eye stems, rows of sharp teeth, just everything. Everything about this cover is pitch perfect Goosebumps. Brilliant. This is one killer class. The book itself overall is good. The book seems to almost be a ripoff of The Girl Who Cried Monster, but the book's plot just takes the similar premise in a completely different setting. The book quickly makes sure Paul knows Mrs. Marg is a monster, and we see Paul try to figure out how to get up in the food chain before he becomes a monster's lunch, as well as the entire class, which kind of makes me think of Battle Royale if it had a teacher monster. The only thing that really hurts it though is the ending ends way too fast. Not only that, it seems to drop possible plot points and twists that could have really hammered in the scares, like, is the whole school staff a bunch of monsters? That seems to be hinted at, but you never know. Is the whole thing revealed to be a simulation by the parents to improve their son? I wish that would have been an okay twist. In the end, the book is so straightforward with its plot, it passes any interesting scares you begin to play around with in your own head. It's still a good book overall, but with an okay rushed ending. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion about Creature Teacher? Till next time, have a scary day.